tournaments like Wimbledon and the Australian Open carrying the stars of the international tennis circuit all around the world with their epic entourages in tow, it's hard not to get caught up in the inherent glamour of the sport and its charismatic, world-famous players. But just as captivating as the action on court is the action on the sidelines, where the wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, and partners of tennis's biggest stars congregate to cheer on their significant others. The players' box is where some of the most fascinating social interactions take place, and it's also a sartorial hotspot. Who could forget, for example, Mirka Federer's sensational engagement ring captivating the crowd at Wimbledon? With that in mind, we've broken down some of the faces you'll become familiar with when tuning into the tennis, from who they are to what they do, and how they met their sporty other half. NOVAK DJOKOVIC and JELENA DJOKOVIC. Serbian star NOVAK DJOKOVIC met his wife JELENA DJOKOVIC in high school, but it was only in 2005 that the pair started dating. They married in 2014, they welcomed their son Stefan, 5, and in 2017, their daughter Tara was born. I'm very happy. I am loved. That's the nicest thing you can experience as a human in my eyes, Novak has said in the past. Rafael Nadal and Chisca Perello. Superstar Rafael Nadal and Maria Francisca Perello grew up together in their hometown of Palma de Majorca in Spain and became romantic in 2005. They finally made it official in October 2019 when they tied the knot in Mallorca after 14 years of dating. Perello, aka Chisca, only started joining Nadal at the Australian Open in 2017 because she prefers to give him some space when on tour. Traveling together everywhere, even if I could, would not be good either for him or for me, she said in 2011. He needs his space when he is competing, and just the idea of me hanging around waiting on his needs all day wears me out. It would asphyxiate me. Roger Federer and Miroslav Federer. Roger Federer's wife, Miroslava Mirka Federer, is arguably one of the most glamorous tennis wives around, often seen courtside rocking a blow-dry that would make Kate Middleton envious. The Swiss champ met his wife at the Sydney Olympics in 2000, after the pair both traveled to Australia to compete for Switzerland in the tennis. But it wasn't long before Mirka caught his eye, and they spent their entire trip by each other's side. In fact, Federer revealed that Sydney was the place they shared their first kiss. We spent 2 weeks together. That's how we got to know each other. And on the last day before we left, we kissed for the first time in Sydney, he said in the past. So Australia is a big place for me to come back to. They tied the knot in 2009 and have twin girls Mila and Charlene, both 10, and twin boys, Lenny and Leo, both 5. Federer isn't competing at this year's Australian Open, but we hope to see them down under soon. Serena Williams and ALEXIS OHANIAN. Serena Williams and ALEXIS OHANIAN began dating in June 2015. In December the following year, OHANIAN proposed at the same place where they met, the Rome Cavalieri Hotel. They welcomed their first child in September 2017, a daughter named Alexis Olympia OHANIAN Jr., and 2 months later, the couple tied the knot. OHANIAN has accompanied Williams on her recent trip to the Australian Open. He shared sweet videos of their daughter Alexis in the car on the way to the matches. Alexander ZVEREV and BRENDA PATEA. Alexander ZVEREV had a cutie in his corner, but they are no longer. The German player was dating model BRENDA PATEA, with the pair making their romance public in December 2019. They did it in spectacular fashion too, by reenacting the famous Titanic King of the World scene while on vacation in Mexico. However, the couple went their separate ways in August when they unfollowed each other on social media. In October last year, PATEA announced she was expecting a baby and that ZVEREV was the father. Caroline Wozniacki and David Lee. Caroline Wozniacki has had more time to spend with her husband, David Lee. Now she's retired from tennis. The Danish player said goodbye to the game on January 24, 2020, following a grueling three-setter at the Australian Open. Fighting to the very end, Wozniacki made her husband so proud. Lots of emotions today watching you play your last match. So proud to have been by your side during epic wins and emotional losses, the retired NBA star wrote on Instagram. I'm thrilled for the next chapter together, filled with great food and wine, endless travel, and athletic babies. I got your back for life. Bring on the future. The couple married in June 2019 after dating for 3 years.